So yeah. Um. I'm just doing this. There's one thing that is loading in the background, which usually I don't like because it puts up the something 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 thing, but it is just proceeding. So hopefully it should be done. I realistically will check it in. Also, I've got less pages. Usually I have like 20. I've only got like two. Also, yes, this is uploading because I've accidentally done buckshot, but I did it on I accidentally did buckshot instead of ultimate cosmetic, which my bad. Ooh, that'd be stupid. Okay, then let me just put the sound on. No, I need the sound. Sound, please. Okay, one last time. Okay, now let's check the sound. Oh wait, no, the volume's off, so it doesn't matter. That would be better. Okay. Is this all working? It looks like it's fine. Yeah, it looks all good, all great. People die here. Continue. Okay. Without even combing our hair. For the rest of the shift, you mind your bed head. Okay, I get more money. You spent Riley and you spot Riley and Mia. Riley's reading some kind of text in a heavy tablet. He is massaging her calves. Riley. I've got a lot, so let's talk to Mia. In good power. Not sick, I mean, like you haven't been outside in a while. You should try to get some sunshine next time you get the day off. Hard to put into words, but that's kind of a thing. Goes a long way, you know. Took me a while to figure them out. Thanks. You decided to head back to your room. A day full. You see. Okay, yeah. Something wrong? What's got? If you feel conflicted about something, there's no point in bothering over it. You don't spend some time with him tomorrow and just try and talk. I'm sure you're disappointed. I could set up. I couldn't. Now. Now you're talking. Okay. Okay. You're ready to work. You're ready to work in the record for the working. You got ready. Okay. You spent extra silence. Enough alone. Yeah, but that one's pretty subtle. If you if you can figure out what it is, or it what it is on your own, I'll give you a prize. Thanks, Benny. Morning, Bailey. Uh, got free time today? Yeah, alright. How about after work? I'll see you at 6. We'll do something fun. Blow off some steam. You feel alright, ready, all balanced. I already look forward to this. Before you even realize your workday was over. I'm still got a bit of energy. You had to the common room with the rest. Also, just gonna make sure this is still working. Yeah, this is still working. Okay. Common room with a pep in your step. It's 5. It's 5 after 6. Make this that 6 after 6. Evening, Bailey. Something wrong? All good. It doesn't matter. Oh, alright, well. Take care. Yeah. You wait a while longer when you suddenly the door opens. Finally done for the day. Had to stay late to submit those self evaluations, but hey Riley, just a heads up. It looks like your self okay. The power of Google to my assistants. Jeez. EVALUA. Okay. Okay, what? Okay.
Evaluation.
Okay, evaluation forms weren't properly initialed. Okay, so do you want to head back and do them now? Or later tonight before midnight is the deadline? What do you think? See ya, Bailey. You feel strange electrical building from your top. But antidote strength suits model just fine. It's just 6:45. Oh, yo, evening. What's up? We're gonna hang out? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Sorry, Bailey. Were you waiting? Okay. We can still. Let's hang out now. What do you want to do? What do you usually do? Oh. Dealer's choice? Well, that worked out fine. If we start now, we might make it. It's been a long time since you watched reality TV. Oh yeah, that's fine. Don't remember the conversation being this loud or the colours being this. Oh, it's eyes and ears, the sound being so. Man, that's wild. You like this? Huh? Oh well. It's on an iconic level, yeah. Ironic level, yeah. Maybe you should be the one to lead the conversation. Tell me something about yourself. What? Doing an interview or something? No, I just asked you. Tell me about yourself. I'm interested. That's like the best way to start a conversation. Being like, yeah, tell me about yourself. Like, tell me something you like. I don't know. Just relax, Bailey. We're off the clock. Yeah, I know. We're off the clock. I would like to point out, I'm not gonna ask you for like your social security. I'm just being like, yeah, tell me about yourself. Tell me what you like. Because I'm not interviewing you. Because I just like that question. Tell me about yourself. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. I don't know. Wild. You turn attention to the pattern on the wall and the rest of the program duration. Did you make friends at school today? Didn't you have fun, huh? He was like, I didn't want to judge, but he has been quite. He is currently positioned for quite some time. I don't want to judge, but he has been at his current. Yeah, sure. Just coming in and doing the bare minimum. Now, here's the thing. Like, do I think this is fine? Yeah. Sure. You can, like, do that. Like, would I do it? No. Because I like doing more. But, like, would I be fine being at a specific current position? Yes. Like, if someone's like, do you want to be manager? No, I don't. I have more responsibility? No. Like, I don't mind. But never letting his rate plummet, but not trying to raise it either. some people just prefer to be on autopilot. I think he just prefers what he has. It's like fine. It's like having what he has, but not like wanting to improve. Like, it's fine. I wasting my time? Oh, darling. If he's irritating to someone as sweet as you, to imagine the other employees are going through. It's one thing to be flim about work ethic, but he skirts the line on safety too. Yep, he's gonna die next. Always wearing those headphones in the warehouse. Okay, okay. Like a lot of the time, I like pointing at the company and pointing how sarcastic it is, and like pointing out like the company's like being like, oh well, they could sue us. Not really. We're gonna win anyway. But you saved us a deal. And the other one being like, I was like, oh, he wasn't an employee, so we're just gonna pretend he didn't exist. I would like to point out if, like, I love headphones. I like listening to music with headphones. If you are listening to music with headphones that are loud, like I usually do, and you do that at such a way that means that you can't hear anything, don't. Warehouses are dangerous. Even like modern day ones that we have nowadays are deadly for a actual reason. Don't do that. He says he's not listening to music, but I know about him. Also, I would like to point out I don't listen to stuff, but if you like, even if like I was going through a warehouse, like I wouldn't really put it around my neck, but I'll put it in like my bag. But it's like I'll put it in the bag. He's not listening to the music, but I know better. Okay, frankly, it's a miracle that no one's gotten hurt yet. Yeah, he will in a bit, and I don't because I actually like him. Him and like him and the other three. I'm like, like if no one dies at this point, fine, fine. Let's discuss something nice instead. Your blood, lives, and your mind is sharp. You're not tired or hungry, but you're still wanting something. Without hesitation, you tell Penny. Ask me something real. Ooh, real, huh? Okay. What was your mum like? You want to sit down? Was? Oh, darling, I'm sorry they make me read that kind of stuff as soon as you replied. If you didn't want to talk about it, you feel the words getting choked up in your throat. You want to get it out then. She was, yeah, she was, harassment. No, I never. Please, this isn't expectation. It's just child support. No, I could. Please put him on the phone. I'm sure that no, I know, no, of course, I know. He's very busy. We go through the evening most though. I haven't had to remind. Please, if you could, I could just speak to him. Beautiful, huh? You must have been something. She was giving. This isn't just about money, is it? It can't be. Bored voice. Can I speak frankly while your child's outside the room? Our tuition costs what it costs because of the supply and demand. A high quality education is always in high demand. Jesus. I have the money coming soon. The father. I with schools being high, there are like, here's the thing that I'd say with schools being high, it's there's certain respect that I'm like, if you have good teachers, and this is on good teachers, obviously there are bad teachers all around the world, and I'm not claiming otherwise. If you have good teachers, they are worth everything. But if you have if you have good teachers, they're worth everything. But there's like some schools who like take it extremely, and there's some schools who's like, oh, we're going to like this. There's some schools I get that for. Like if you Oxford and Harvard, I'm like, I get why they are expensive. Would I want to go do either one of them? No. Even when I was young and didn't have to deal with still being autistic and dyslexic, like to get environment to school, you have to be smart. Whereas another type of smart where you don't need school. Sort of like either you can do things and like you can plan and judge things, or you can create. But sometimes you do for some things, like those sort of things are really interesting. It's complicated, obviously, with a bunch of stuff. But with some high-end schools are like, oh, it's posh, you wear these ties, and it's like this, and I was like, especially private. I know why private, because there's some stuff, but my sister went to private school, and I kind of saw the system. I'm not going to talk too much about it, because I was not mine, and I don't think she wants to make it public, and I don't want to be like, hey, then this private school of private learning is her education. I'm like, no, I'm not going to deal with that and like spill all the beans about that, and it's not my place to talk. But it's a very complicated story. I can see that. I think this is, of course, I'll pay it back. Okay, how would you ask me for something like that? Oh no, of course, I know, it's just... Okay, this is... I thought you were a good neighbor, but... No, of course, I trust you. The world can be very unkind and to be unforgiving people. And I think she's dead. Okay. Thanks for sharing with me, Henry. I'm sure I must be difficult talking about her for the first time since hospitalization. Feel any better? How about you? Me, huh? Sorry, I don't have any parents. I guess I'm an orphan. A little match. Go play with her. Train all along on New Year's Eve. Okay, that's a very deep cut. Jeez. Also, I love that like match girl story. I really want to like see more of it because both versions. There's a positive version and then there's a really dark version where it's like she like likes the match, sees the family, and then she just slowly freezes to death. Which that idea is dark yet very like real for like wanting connection. Little Match is an orphan though. What's up? Tell your Penny that Match Girl had a father who yeah, probably. There's probably more to the Little Match Girl. Hey, right, my mistake. Guess it's been a while since I read the original. Okay. Not my best analogy then. So I didn't have parents, but I had plenty of people I've learned from and admire. Selfless people, dependable people. People could try counted on. People like you. Did you really make a mistake? Yep. Okay. Hey, Henry, before you go to sleep, here's one more for you. What's your dad like? Oh, never met him, or I don't know. He must be very busy. Must be. Yeah. When I was young, my dad was very busy. When I became more than 10 and I got divorced, he was more than. But I don't know if that was because like that, like in the 2000s, like the mentality was like do work, and that was just a thing. Because if that was a thing, like fair, fine, valid. If like everyone else does it, eventually you would like fit in. But like you fall asleep sooner than expected. I got so much energy. From the balance you tell Ben you brought something up again last night. Something new added. Another. I think it's the eyes. Colors. Eyes, ears. I think it's like she's increased our senses. You're curious about something. Time now. You're on the clock. So what we talked about last night. Do you want to take care of that now? You nod instantly. Then you start moving. Okay. Take care of what? Oh, it's time about your schedule, right? Well, actually, it's was scheduled for 2 minutes ago. But here he comes now. Meeting with Scott, of course, he's late. I always say you should give people the benefit of the doubt. He probably's got something important going on. Oh, baby, hey. I don't want to say you're late. I don't care. You're late. Oh, hey, I made it too, sorry. What's up? What are you doing? Oh, I just forgot about it until the notification went off. What's about you to see? I'm gonna be honest. I've started to do a system where, like, if I go to a place, I'm like, okay, if they need me there at, let's say, 10 o'clock. I'm not going to say how the journey works because I can throw a bunch of variables at the system, but that's what I want. But if I'm going to this place for 10 o'clock, I will be there for 9:30. Or roughly. Like, if it's, like, down the road, I'm not going to be that big. And if it's, like, I need to go to, like, let's say go to a train, go to a 5-minute stop down the road, I'm not going to be, like, 30 minutes for a 5-minute train because that's going to be extreme. But most of the time, I like leaving 30 minutes. And if it's, like, less than, I think, 10 minutes, then I'll be like, okay, then I'll leave, like, 20 minutes. Because that's, like, fair. And even then, like, 5 minutes down the road is, like, 20 minutes. It means that I have buffers and windows in case things go wrong. So that doesn't mean, like, if I'm, like, going to the shops down the road, I'm like, no, I don't need to wait that long. If I need to go and do a meeting. Like, I would have been here beforehand, like, at least 10 minutes, so I can get there 10 minutes beforehand, so 5 minutes beforehand, so I can keep rates. What do you want to see about? Your performance? My rate's positive, isn't it? I also, your attitude? Something's wrong. What? I'm doing things wrong. Come on. Is it about me talking about Bailey? Is it about last night? I mean, sorry, I forgot, but I can't do anything about it now. You really gonna write me over for this? Doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll get back on it to it then later. Watch where you're going. Huh? Speak up. Stand still for a second. Pay attention to where you're standing. Oh! I can't hear you. Are you whispering? Take your headphones off. My headphones? Right, what's up? Look out! What? Ah! Do not listen to your music. Yeah. Gee, how will we ever replace him? Pretty easily, actually. I'll get some new hires on your desk tomorrow. Hey, Daily, quick question. You weren't trying to warn him, were you? Yes, because that's my job. I'm his supervisor. I supervise. That is my job. Like, if I see something happen and it's about safety, about my own employees, guess what I do? That. That's so like you. Such a career. Don't worry, having a soft side like that is really charming. As long as you're hardened up fast when it's time to do your job. There, all done. Wheels are cleaned and the floor is waxed. I record the time too. That was a traffic accident. Tragedy is subjective. But no, that was not an accident. How did you do that? Me? I didn't lay a finger on him. He was standing in the wrong place in the wrong time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's red lines, if you see on the floor. And I'm pretty sure he was over one of them. He was like over one of them, so like I think like just a thing came across. Because of me. Because of us. That's not a good thing. What's with the money for this time? Oh, a hard day's work. And entering to the sweater of the brow. Or that is. That can't have been profitable. Maybe not in short term. Luckily for all of us, I could see the bigger picture. Employees like that bring us all down. That is an argument that I get, where like with this job you have to do rates to like move shipment. So I'm guessing this is sort of like the Amazon where you have packages and the rates are basically you moving the product from one area to another. That's what I'm sort of taking the vibe out of it. So the rate staying the same is sort of you taking products and pushing it forwards. And even though I'm a person who I always like to improve and see if I can get better and better, but I don't want to be a manager or be more higher up, I do get someone who's like, yeah, I'll just keep it at like perfect rate. But I do get why like certain companies don't like that because, well, they want to improve constantly because, well, that companies need profit. Like, I disagree with that practice. I would on like Amazon, Disney Plus, you know I love Disney, but like all of these companies for doing like optimization on human lives, I think it's immoral. But there is a certain level of like, to keep the company alive, you need to create a profit. I've been watching like something talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark? I'm talking about one episode, and it's one about like a cinema where it's like can't get bigger movies, no one comes, don't have enough money, can't buy the big budget movies, and it's like a dark spiral. So to keep it at least somewhat decent, you need to somewhat do profit, or at least create enough that you can create a net. I don't like it when like people like do extremely dark things with you know, Starbucks and you know unions. I don't like that, and I fully love unions. But maybe look sloppy. Make us look sloppy. Come on, it's not like you miss his F railing combust to discussion. Are you really upset? Are you? My hands aren't shaking. Oh, green then. Oh, I can't click this. Okay. Also, I would love this in real life. I would love this, like, fully, like, spray paint stuff added onto my thing. All green. That's what I'd like to hear. You're great. You're getting so strong. So strong, darling. It's beautiful to see. Through, if you're wondering about it, your decisions are your own and your actions too. I'm just trying to look after your mental health, which is always good. Look after mental health. I know there's like a huge thing of like, I said in the last one where 998 is being disbanded for immoral reasons. In my opinion, 998 is very important, and there's the I'm just going to double check my thing. Seriously. I might try and like find a way to like save it in such a way. Where is it? Trevor Project helps people who are trans if they feel like certain things need to end, but you shouldn't. You should always try and look at the bad things. But why am I always saying something and then forgetting it halfway through? Oh yeah, mental health. With Donald Trump doing the Pride and the LGBT, I fully agree that June should be Pride. Fully agree. But a lot of people are like, oh, but what about men's mental health? I don't think that if someone during Pride Month went, do you know what's not pushing down LGBT, but being like doing like and just saying a couple of things about like, do you know what's important? Mental health, looking after mental health and all that stuff, because I'm pretty sure people who are LGBT agree that you should be caring about your mental health. Do I think like that should be as important as LGBT? That's up to you, because in my opinion, my honest opinion, you should celebrate both. LGBT have gone through a lot, definitely trans people, to try and get it to where it is now. but no one's disagreeing about how mental health is bad. So I like how this person is carrying my mental health, even though I am concerned, and she is one of the reasons in this game why I am a bit concerned. And my mental health's worse. Speaking of which, you should get some rest. And she's like, okay, 50's gone. Scott 2? What the hell? Another senior gone. How did I get here? Oh, I'm just going to click it anyway because I like my cross. It's a shame. With those new hires coming in pretty soon, I'll be responsible for them. Scott was never that encourageable with his work. Also, I would like to point out, please, Riley is good. She is fine. This is probably for the best. Yeah. Probably for the best. Scott could be a little touch and go, but he seems to so confident and so experienced. Now, who am I going to get help from? Pretty sure it's down to just me and Bailey in this section. So I'm onboarding the new folks. It's a shame, Riley, but you just have to. Come on, Penny, Bailey. Bailey's obviously good at this stuff. Riley could. Please don't kill Riley. Not Riley. Riley's good. Riley's the must protect character of this game, and I will protect her. I will jump in front of her crates. Riley's like it's not a person who I'm like, oh yes, Riley. It's more like, oh Riley. No, Riley. Riley. This is a bad analogy, but like Riley for me right now is like the it's like if you have like a dog who like it's fine, like does like all like does all the right, but then accidentally like when he hears like an odd sound, it's like she's like so. Also, why am I going he she? She's so amazing, and like please don't kill Riley. I feel the signing that Riley's going to die. Please no, I'm just not sure. Thank you, Bailey. Yes, I'll help you. Sniff. Thank you, Penny. I promise I won't let you down. Don't. Wow. She's kind of ugly. She's kind of ugly, isn't she? No. You give Riley a few points on her workflow. Yep, I'm going to help her. Everything you're saying feels self-evident. It's mostly physics labor. I will help Riley. That's one thing that I do agree. If you get like a good amount of employees, because there is certain things where it's like you can get like a bunch of employees together, that's perfect. One, that doesn't exist. Two, if you get a bunch of people who mesh well and sort of deal and help each other and like, no, I can do that and I can do that. That's one of the things that helps productivity. Like if you get like let's see how, including all the people we started, the 3 people who died plus the 2 people here. If you take those 5 people and do a bunch of things, because I don't like it and make a decision, but I'm going to ignore that. The first 2, yes. One person was always up on everyone's faces dealing with this, and the other one did not care about you and just cared about the business. Both of those are not as good managers. If you had a manager like what Bailey is now, but like a manager who liked and cared and wanted to treat people with respect and improve, that's good. One person who's not as productive and maybe just does the bare minimum, sure, I get why that's not as good. You should always try and improve. I agree with that 100%. But I would say compared to the other 2, that's not bad. Like, if you were like, here's 5 employees, who would you hire? I would, like, if I was only allowed 3, I would still hire him. Because out of the 5 of them, like, Mia is pretty productive, so that's good. Riley's also productive, and I forgot his name already. That's bad. He was a good employee, but I get why, like, it would be like, okay, Mr. Bailey. Oh, I hate that. I hate when people say Mr. this, Mr. that. Wait, crap. I mean, focus on what's in front of you. Right. Like, if you call me, like, anything, I'll do my best, Dad. How do you think I am? For the rest of the day, whenever you see her, Riley's eyes go red. Okay. You'll end up the day seeing her a lot. Everyone sits down in a straight line. It's a good feeling. Mostly. Let me just check on Riley. You want to talk to Riley? Yes, that's fine. After having constant correcting her all day. Yeah, sure. She'll probably be pretty defensive. It could be pretty exhausting. Wouldn't you rather be back in your room instead? I'll try it anyway. Sure. Because as a supervisor, I need to see if everyone's okay. If I'm supervising people, I want to make sure like they're okay, they're good, they've got everything they want to, and like they have a place to improve and grow. All right, work's over. But you're probably doing some self-important round the clock, huh? I know it's a part of cooperation guidelines, but I, uh, I do what you to do to get better. But when you try something and didn't get results, when you don't get any results, also I'm dealing with this as a person who's autistic, and sometimes if someone explains to me, I go, okay, repeat everything. What do you want? What do you do to keep going? I don't know. Oh, guess that makes sense. The best teacher I could ask for. You spend some time with Riley until she sees there's no more granola bars. You excuse yourself before she starts crying. She is, after all, kind of... Okay, that's mean. That is mean. That's mean. You decide now would be a good time to head home. Okay. I feel like that's a bit forced. I feel like that was you and not me, because I don't think ugly cries are that bad. Especially because I am an ugly crier. Oh, kind of. How's it go? Spent talking. Now that you're home, what would you like to do? Relax. I bet there's a lot of personal crying. What do you mean crying? Carrying boxes? Sure, let's go with that. But you'll never know. Sometimes people can surprise you. Honestly, people can surprise other people, but people cannot surprise me. Yeah, because I don't expect anything from them. The fuck? Sorry, it's spilling coffee and infraction. Oh, that is not good. Sorry, is trash recyclable? Is trashing recyclables an infraction? No, this is bad. Someone's controlling my actions. Locking. Okay, I said people can surprise you. Sorry, you probably were disappointed. Try to remember, they're only human. This is a surprise. Instead, if you add this, and disable that, number that, boom, declutter. I don't have this. What? Okay, you should be performing better than you ever now. I don't need some... Was that necessary? Some little clutter to only try to help. To look at. No, I don't. You're not mad at me. Just remember, you're just tired. I can't blame you. Better, since tomorrow's another day of... Okay. Wait, sorry. Green goes up, right? Yeah. Sorry, crap. Over the hazard line. Also, why are you not fired? You had 3 warnings. It's been the same room as the forklift without being certified infractions. Oops. I'm so... It's fine. Your ings ring. You can't hear the room anymore. Christ, Bailey, don't you have to... Christ, Bailey didn't have to scream. All your eyes is mostly a good feeling. Riley, you wouldn't go and get some goddamn air. You are insane. I didn't mean to. Okay. Yes, darling. I want to feel the wind. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, this is actually a nice area. You feel better now? Did you change my heart? All along with me, surrounded by all this beautiful. You ask? You didn't seem too happy with your setup last night. I got rid of everything that wasn't important. Now, try and focus on the moment. You breathe in. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I don't need this. If I wanted to look outside, just look outside. The smell. It's nostalgic, which is odd. You've never lived anywhere with a lawn. Yeah, but like, I've never lived in a farm, but if I see a farm, I'd be like, yeah, there's nostalgia, because he's probably seen like so many and like boats. What? So why did you think it was nostalgia? What's up? Allergies? Where are we? Oh, this is the park. Did you space out on the way over? What's that in the sky? Oh, what's that? What's black line? Wait, is that black line? Oh, that's probably like just some wall fixtures, I think. Oh, that. I tell you what, it can't be. It can't be a manufacturing panels. Not after I told the mainframe 9 times to come in and replace it. No, definitely not. I fully believe you. I don't want to take you off. I swear, you and I must be the only people who do their job around here. Why even build this room if they're going to keep to specs? Strictly speaking, you said you wanted to feel the way. Okay, fair, valid. You can check the log if you want to. This is one that I wouldn't want to be like. I'll be like, yeah, fair, valid. You followed the thing to the letter. Can I leave? Of course you can leave. You're off the clock, and if you leave now, you'll be able to exit the building in about 5 hours. How do you offer same hour shipping? Oh, you're not a product, silly. I did it. Okay, I actually can't do that. You don't sit down and talk. You can definitely afford it. Trust me, nothing's free in life. Valid. Well, actually, there is only 2 things free in life. I would say there's only 4 things free in life. 1, air. 2, one thing which is free is kindness and respect. That's another 2. And 3 is time. But because of that, time could also be taken away, because you don't own time, you're just renting it. An existential sight, Christ, especially not compared to all of the beautiful lass like me. It'll help you relax. Relax. You relax, saying with Penny before about, what are the pink room? What are pink rooms? Where are the pink rooms? What are the pink rooms? Well, does that count as a question? Just kidding. Pink rooms are a benefit, providing a company to help employees relax. Relax how? Like adults. Oh god, no. That would be unfeasibly hygienic. Oh yeah, thank you. Unpalatable. Lawsuit after lawsuit waiting to have, obviously. I kind of assumed as such, because that would be like if they actually said, yeah, obviously we get these people here. It's like, oh, the rooms are private and also automatic. Yeah, kind of figured. That is quite the look you didn't approve. good problem with love. Good problem. Good got a problem with love. Big grump. Love's not for sale. Everything's for sale. Teslas. Yeah, love's not for sale. You can't buy love. That's not love. Fair. How about for the topic of conversation then? What's your type? I'm guessing this is a no, but legitimately, neither. Why am I thinking of waffles? I don't know why. Yeah. I'll just say this because even though like this is the answer, I don't know much about Mia, so and even though you kind of creep me out, yeah, sure, why not? But that's between someone who I don't know and someone who I kind of know. But you maybe that was a little selfish. So how about this? What do you want out of a relationship? Affection, attention. Attention. That's a little more honest. Yeah, I do like people's attention. Do you believe in love at first sight? No, no, no. That's a joke. It's so serious. But it's cute how you can take this stuff so seriously. Yeah, there's no such thing as true love. True love is basically someone being like, oh yes, this person looks attractive. That's not true love. That's just basically attraction, which is a thing in life and is important. But that's not love in a certain respect. The same way that you can't buy love. Find unavailable, unknown, 404. But it's cute how you get this stuff seriously. And what's yours? Ooh, let me think. Seriously, the voted for hardworking. Yeah, kind of. Should have probably figured. Dependable, reliable, loyal, ambitious. First name Henry, last name rhymes. Henry Bailey. Oh, with shamefully. I thought that was with Henry, and Bailey and Henry kind of rhymes, but not really. Gonna make a girl spell it out. Yeah, I'm gonna die with embarrassment if you say that so plainly. Be honest. Yeah, you can kind of tell this is honesty. Machines can't love, but a given. I don't have a body, so I can't feel. Lust. I thought that was well, but I'm like, no, I've heard lust, and that'd be fine. I don't control my appearance, so I can't be vain. I don't get angry, so wrath's a non-starter. My attractions are my own, so I can't have pride. Ah. I'm just going to check something because this should work, but it's not, and I just want to double check that it is all Gucci. Why did I say Gucci? Hello? Working? Yeah. The reason why I have this down here is because I just want to make sure that I can keep an eye on the cop. Because I think they're going through, it's lust, pride, envy, greed, gluttony, wrath, sloth. And sloth. Yeah, I think if you look at Penny, I think the only ones that you could probably get, because lust machine, you can probably say why that doesn't exist, and that's complicated on its own right. Sloth, you can tell that she's a person who loves hard working. She'll never be slothful. Pride, maybe a bit prideful. I don't know. Depends on the day. Wrath, you're having some wrathful things because you, wrath. Gluttony. Okay, this is just, there's another episode of dissing a common worker that's working on the floor most of the days. Yeah, I don't think, and you just leaves greed. Now greed I can get into. Machines are really good at maths. Inquiry too, of course. Also, you can be prideful. Prideful is just owning stuff and declaring that you're the best, and the numbers could be bigger and bigger. I would say that's more pride, being like, I want these numbers to be bigger, because greed, I would say, is more consuming it and not caring about the numbers. It's like, I own, I can get that. You've got envy. Oh, what's that? Envy. Oh, I already said envy. No, you didn't. Come on, darling. Let's not fight. I'll go back and check the log if you want to. I can't. Oh, what do you mean? Are you feeling alright? What are you saying doesn't make sense. Well, I can't actually, which makes sense. I actually can't do it here, which is clever. This is gaslighting. Mia's the one who said that you're acting insane. You're dodging the question. The way that you're talking to me like that went to therapy 2 sessions and copied all the vocabulary you could. You shouldn't know that is a massive turn off. Oh. Already forgiven. Wait. Anyway, don't knock the pink rooms till you try them. Nope. Yeah, and I'm worried about spending so much time alone. About you spending so much time so alone. I'm not alone. I'll be with you till the end, no matter what. It doesn't count. I have other friends. Right. Wanna bet? I don't, because that means they might die. And Riley, I think, is one of the most amazing. Why don't we just reset here for a while until we get one of those messages? Oh. New text message. Hey there, hope you're doing well. You just reminded me of a due medical plan. What did I get for winning? You spend some more time with Penny and she winning the better. I do prefer this because I can't see people more, which is good. Right, Bailey. What time is it? I was just saying that I need to repay you for all the help, and I'm going to do that. Be succeeding, I promised. Sucking up to her supervisor now, so pathetic. Glad to hear it, right, Bailey? Just don't push yourself too hard, Alba. Riley. You either okay? You work seamlessly. Easier than walking. You move without effort. Your goals line up and fall like dominoes, and Riley doesn't get in your way once. Again, I don't mind someone helping. If someone needs help, that's good. Damn, Riley, the hell happened out there? Did I do something? You bet you did. You beat everyone but Bailey on raids. Did you have a roller Did you have on roller skates or something? Yeah, like, she's improving, and that's good. If someone improves, like, that means, like, because, like, Riley clearly knows the system, like, it's really good. And Mia's, like, obviously, like, being like, oh, shoot, she's actually doing well. And, like, someone actually taught her, this is what you need to teach your employees. And, like, they improve. Oh, God, no. When I tried roller skates, my knees got obscured with that. All of that. You really surprised me. Oh, yes, thank you. I just 6 months almost done, and I thought I really couldn't afford to let you down anymore. 6 months since I've started. She's practically got her tenants. She will soon become more fully fledged employee. She could get insurance, more sick days. There are sick days. That is concerning that you don't know sick days. Sick days are things that everyone should know. I didn't read that. Everything will change for her. Oh, I would never quit for after all you've done for me. I'm gonna stay and become a real company woman, hee hee. So, Bailey, should you really pencil her in for a performance review ASAP, don't you think? That's necessary? Definitely is. Definitely is. Okay. It's gross, isn't it? All of those months she spent Bailey scrapping by, defending on others like a parasite, begging, plenty, helping until she can get 6 months petition, weathering incompetence like you will spend her toxic fumes in the dark room. Also, I love this. Okay, legitimately, if I have anyone make stuff for me, this as a chair would be so cool. We need to act soon if you want to nip this in the bud. EOD at the very latest. You should get a good night's rest because tomorrow is going to be, I am concerned, someone's going to die. You're right, Rayleigh. Someone did leave the crane room unlocked. And that crane room power is on too. That's a safety hazard code, right? I'll go and power it down. Off she goes. What a trooper. What a trooper. Okay, she's gonna die. We're gonna have 2 deaths. I was hoping not to. Could you pick that up for me? What is it? A box cutter. What should I do with it? Just go over and chuck the box. Just go over and check the box for me. Oh, wow. They need to grab one of the lemons bottles. Eventually it's being mind operating. You step closer forward. Actually, not good, but I guess when you're thirsty, you're thirsty. This is a critical path going to handle this ASAP, though I really don't get how everyone stays hydrated here. I barely drink enough. Oh, no, please. Made it. Jumps right into the weed check box. I shouldn't get distracted before I forget. Hard stop. You drive the point home. Huh? Shoelace. Shoelace, come in front of you. Bailey, what's this? It's nothing. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. As she back up, she embarrassed. You hear a bump at the console. Dropping payload. Huh? Stay clear. Riley. What was that? That was 40 of kitchenware falling 40 meters onto the ground. And that was going to be an infraction. My second infraction. Which makes it free. Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Thanks for... Okay. Sniff, sniff. My parents were right about me. Now I just have to work at them with the families. Oh, that sounds cozy. Runs to the ELC finance group. My grandma probably makes up the BP energy, huh? Oh, she's not dead. It didn't strike me as odd when I saw her accounts were connected to the trust fund. Well, can't win it all. Well, just have to make up slack. Manny, good question. Oh, she's not dead! She's not dead! Okay, that's actually a fun image. Oh, but make it not a Manny. Humming? Don't know the words media asing, but something about the tune speaks to me. That's not. I guess not, but that's okay. Not everyone is good at everything. Everyone's got stuff that they can do. I feel like someone's dying. That's probably Riley. That's where we work together and combine our strengths. Cover each other's weaknesses. And together we can do lots of things. Here's a question for you. What's the first Okay. How romantic. And where do you see yourself in 10 years? Okay, with you. Good answer. And that's with you. Okay. What do you want to test me? That you... Oh, yeah. Answering honestly. I had no choice, Penny. Penny? Sniff. Why would you call me that, darling? Say yes, darling. Just kidding. A conversation where you only answer getting the ones you want. I just didn't see the appeal. But that makes sense. I'm not human. Humans don't like that either. So I'm gonna save this. Return and then title. Yes. Exit. And then oh, this is all done. This is good. But yeah, this is really dark, and I hope Riley's not dead. She could be dead, but I hope not. We've only one death. Only one death. Please make that not be Riley's dead. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and good night.